रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम सुब्हानल्लाहि व बिहम्दिही सुब्हानल्लाहिल अज़ीम व बिहम्दिही अस्तग़फ़िरुल्लाह अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मद कमा सल्लैता अला इब्राहीम व अला आलि इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My today's video is the mathematical analysis of Tahir Field equation 1a. It's in video 16. Okay, so rewriting Tahir Field equation 1a, dv over dt is equal to d square r over dt square minus dr d theta dt whole square sine beta plus r d square theta plus dt square plus blah blah blah. Cos beta is equal to 1a. Okay, putting the condition of inertia, which is dv over dt is equal to 0, meaning v is equal to constant. In equation 1a above, I obtain either d square r over dt square minus r d theta over dt whole square is equal to 0, or r d square theta over dt square plus 2 dr over dt d theta over dt is equal to 0, because sine beta and cos beta in general they are not equal to 0. Okay, so using the result from right hand side, so it means we have to do the right hand side first. Okay, so let's solve this differential equation first. So rewriting r d over dt d theta over dt plus 2 dr over dt d theta over dt is equal to 0. R d omega is the radial velocity, angular velocity. So r d omega over dt plus 2 dr over dt d theta over dt is equal to 0. So r d omega over dr over dt plus 2 dr over d theta over dt is equal to 0. So taking dr over dt and dr over dt from here common and getting rid of it, we obtain r d omega over dr, and applying the chain rule here, we obtain r d omega over dr plus 2 d theta over dt is equal to 0. R d omega over dr plus 2 omega is equal to 0, because d theta over dt is omega, the same as omega. So separating the variable and then integrating, we obtain natural log of omega is equal to minus 2 ln r plus c prime. Now let c prime is equal to ln c. They are both constant of integration. Okay, so ln w is equal to ln r to the minus 2. This can go up logarithmic property and become the power of r. So plus ln c. Okay, so ln omega is equal to ln c r minus 2. Applying the law of logarithm, ln a plus ln b is equal to ln ab. So omega is equal to c r minus 2, where c is another constant of integration. So omega is equal to c over r square. So putting the value of omega, which is d theta over dr, because r d theta over dt is equal to v cos beta, so d theta over dt is equal to omega is equal to v cos beta over r is equal to c over r square. So c is equal to r, v cos beta is equal to omega r square. So, or we can call it h, because it's a constant of integration, or it's a constant of trajectory of the particles. So h is equal to r v cos beta is equal to omega r square. This form we don't use too much, but we use this form very much, a lot of times. H is equal to constant of integration, or it's a constant of the particle trajectory or trajectories. Okay, so let's get back to the right hand side because we have another equation, d square r over dt square minus r d theta over dt whole square is equal to 0. Using the result from the right side, this result h is equal to rv cos beta is equal to omega r square. Using the result from right side, we obtain two solutions for the above differential equation. For this differential equation, when we use h is equal to rv cos beta, we get two results. One is dr over dt is equal to v sin beta, and the other is dr over dt is equal to plus minus iota v cos beta, where plus minus iota is rotation of 90-degree in opposite directions, one in positive direction and the other in the negative direction, depending on which direction you have taken positive or which you have taken negative upon the convention. Let us consider dr over dt. Now we are going to prove. Okay, let's start from here. First we will prove dr over dt, d square r over dt square is equal to v square cos square beta over r for dr over dt is equal to v sin beta. So differentiating dr over dt, v sin beta, we split it up into using Al-Kashi's theorem, v square minus v square cos square beta, special case of Al-Kashi's theorem, and the angle is 90 degree, also called Pythagoras theorem. We applying the chain rule here. Dt is dt, introducing new variable r here by chain rule. dr over dt is equal to this. Okay, so we are considering inertia. dv over dt is equal to 0, meaning if you solve this differential equation to get v is equal to constant. So v is equal to constant, dv over dt is equal to 0. So we will consider, while differentiating, we will consider v is equal to constant. Okay, so this term will vanish when we differentiate the under the root sign. Okay, so applying power rule. After applying power rule, we obtain this 2h square r minus 3 dr over dt, 2 dr over dt. So is equal to h square r minus 3 is equal to r square v square cos square beta r minus 3. Okay, so just simple calculation, putting values back in, differentiating, we obtain d square r over dt square is equal to v square cos square beta over r. Here r square v square cos square beta r to the power minus 3. So we see that this is dr over dt over is equal to v sin beta is a solution of this differential equation by using the condition h is equal to rv cos beta is equal to omega r square. Okay, now let's check the other solution. dr over dt is equal to plus minus iota v cos beta. Okay, so dr over dt is equal to, we'll use it one by one. First we will use the plus sign. Plus iota means direct rotation of 90 degree in one direction, whatever the positive direction is taken. Plus iota v cos beta is equal to plus iota rv cos beta, multiplying numerator and denominator by r, we get rv cos beta divided by r is equal to plus iota h r minus 1, because h is rv cos beta. h is equal to rv cos beta. So plus iota h r to the power minus 1. So we differentiate, we take iota is rotation and it had nothing to do with differentiation, it will be taken out. H is a constant of integration, it will be taken out as well. So we left with the derivative of r to the power minus 1, which is minus 1 over r square. So iota h minus 1 over r square dr over dt by chain rule. So plus iota rv cos beta minus 1 over r square times, we took plus iota iv cos beta. Iota square is equal to minus 1. d square r over dt square is equal to plus iota square is equal to minus 1. d square r over dt square is equal to v square cos square beta over r. It means correct. Okay, for dr over dt is equal to minus iota v cos beta is the same. We can proceed in the same way as we did before. Minus iota h r to the power minus 1 d square r over dt square minus applying the chain rule here. Blah 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 d square v square cos square beta over r is equal to d square r over dt square. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahus samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. In my next video, video 18, this is video 17. In my next video, video 18, we will do the barbecue of equation 1a. And remember, hunger is the best sauce. Thanks for watching.